up, everybody? It is 8 p.m. and some change on Friday night, and I'm trying to get a video out for you guys. This is actually the first time that I'm trying the low light slash night mode setting on the GoPro Hero 3. Sorry I haven't posted a video in the past day or two. I told you guys in the last vlog that I might not be able to post, so I hope you guys understand that. I try to post one every day or every 2 days, but you know, there's gonna be every once in a while where it just doesn't work out like that. So I'm going to go ahead and tell. Oh, by the way, I'm headed to the gas station. I've been really bored. I've just been inside all day. It's 32 degrees right now, and I think it's colder than that. I think my car just is wrong, but it's fucking freezing. And so yeah, I'm gonna go get some gas. I've just been bored at home, just doing absolutely nothing all day. Just kind of a lazy day. And so yeah, I was actually not really gonna tell you guys this because the whole channel's kind of, well, I'm trying to keep all my vlogs positive per se. You know, I always say stay positive at the end or whatever. But I decided I would tell you guys my little story, and hopefully you guys would find it funny, or maybe even find it inspiring, I guess the word is. I'm not really sure. So a while back, I got in a little bit of trouble with like the school officers or whatever, in like the housing at school, and you know, just like some dumb stuff like underage drinking or whatever. And I don't know if you guys have heard of PTI, but it's pre-trial intervention, and basically it's just so like your ticket gets dropped or whatever since it's your first time offense. You guys might have seen in my last videos I've been saying I'm going to go do some free labor, and that's because I just didn't really say what it was, but it's actually community service, and that's one of the requirements for PTI. I have not too many hours left. I'm actually almost done with PTI, thankfully, because or not PTI, I'm almost done with the community service part. And so then you also had to do like an extra class just talking about, like, you know, driving or DUIs and shit, you know. And then the other requirement was I guess the biggest thing, I would say, it was probably one of the most that never, well, it was the thing that never really kicked in until it actually happened, you know, until you were actually there, standing there. And that was actually the prison tour. Yes, I had to go to a real fucking prison. Okay, I'm at the gas station though, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some gas real quick. And I'm leaving the gas station now, and back to my story. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen the show Beyond Scared Straight, and you know, basically it's just kids in there, and then, you know, they have like the fucking prisoners that are basically being told, you know, scare the fuck out of these little kids, you know, make sure they don't do it again, blah blah blah, right? Well, prior to going to the prison thing, you know, like whenever we first got assigned to do everything, the guy told us, he was like, yeah, this is not going to be anything like, you know, the TV shows like Beyond Scared Straight or anything. You're basically just going to go, you know, tour the prison, you know, and just kind of see how it is, and then, you know, you're good to go, you know. Well, unfortunately, that is not how it fucking went at all. Well, turns out it's Allendale Prison, and I don't know where it is, but it was like an hour and a half away from my school, and there's like 1,300 something in all she has. We're walking, we first walk into the thing, you know, first of all, we get into the little front guard shack. You look beside you, there's fucking barbed wire fencing, there's all types of just scary ass looking stuff, and you walk through the first doors, okay? They fucking slam shut behind you, and then the other doors slide open. Alright, so we walk through there, and I guess it's like their main, I don't know what it's called, like, main fucking building, or whatever. They're not, they don't live there, they don't do anything. I guess it's just mainly for just, like, the guards and all to eat and stuff in there. Because it was like, you know, it's a pretty nice building, and, well, as soon as you turn that door, or turn the corner, and you know you're probably 10 feet from the fucking like entering into that big ass room, you can see I think there was 10 total inmates. Like they were just dressed up in the fucking jumpsuits and shit, and I just saw them and I was like, oh fuck. And we were like walking like, you know, right behind each other. You know, there's just a few of us, and as soon as we walk in that door, they're fucking screaming there, straighten that line, straighten that line. Get your hands out your pockets, dude, all this bullshit, blah, 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 blah. You know, to be honest, guys, at that point, I was just thinking, oh, well, shit, they just got some, you know, some fucking actors, you know, this is some beyond scared straight shit. They just got some actors to, you know, scare us, you know, make sure we're doing, you know, what we're supposed to do. And, well, these motherfuckers, they are tattooed from fucking hair all the way down to their toenails. You can't even see their skin, they're so fucked up. And, you know, like I said, I'm fine with tattoos, but these dudes' tattoos, like, I don't even fucking, like, oh my god. They have us sit down in these fucking chairs, you know, if we don't listen to them, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, they start off by saying, all right, you know, whenever I say something, you respond with yes, sir, no, sir. And we all have to do that shit, and if we don't, then they point you out, you know, they get fucking mad as shit. And that, you know, that's fine, you know, whatever, that's fine, you know, I didn't really think much of it. So basically, these 10 prisoners these 10 prisoners were picked out of all of them to bring us around the prison with that one lady. That one fucking lady, mind you, she has no weapons, okay? And before we start the tour, she tells us, she's like, all right, you know, so guys, this is not TV, you know, this isn't the TV shows, this is real life fucking prison. And that still didn't dawn on me, you know, I'm still, all right, whatever, you know, we're just touring the prison, you know, calm the hell down. And she tells us, she's like, all right, you know, make sure you keep on watching over your shoulders, you know, and if something happens, you know, I mean, you're able to defend yourself. We want you to try to defend yourself, because, I mean, you know, there's only a couple of us, and there's tons of them. And I'm just thinking, well, shit, you know, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Oh, and another little thing, one of the dudes that was touring us around, he has 2,024 years in prison. He has 2 life penalties, or life sentences, plus another charge. And yes, that is 2,000. So this motherfucker doesn't care if we get hurt or whether he kills us. He's in there for life anyway, so he doesn't give a shit. All right, so to start off, we start walking. We have to do this number thing. We have to count, and if we fuck up on the numbering, then we have to restart the count and all. So first of all, we get going onto the tour, and we walk up to their, or we start walking through the actual yard, right? And oh my god, this is where it starts turning fucking real. There's so many fucking prisoners just walking all over the place. Like, they're just walking all over the place. Like, not even exaggerating. And this is kind of where it starts getting kind of real, you know? I'm like, alright, well shit. This is not no fucking, like, TV show. Like, they're not actors. There's way too many actors, if so. We come up to like, the cafeteria place, I guess it's called, you know, where they eat and all. And, this dude, and while we're walking there, like, right before we open up the doors, there's probably 15, 25, 30 prisoners that were actually trying to go in there before us. And they're all yelling and fucking screaming, ooh, look at these cute little, like, cause there's some girls with us too, like, look at these little cute girls and cute asses and shit, and I don't even know what to do, you know. They told us before, don't look at them, don't respond to them, and all this, and you know, they're just saying all this like fucking scary like names and shit, cussing at us, and I don't know, it's scary, you know, talking about like stealing our shoes